What's poppin', Attack Squad? It's your boy SatAttack. Yeah, I see the title. I was looking at these comments. This dude got 1K subscribers. Hey, hit that subscribe button. But I look at the comments. Poor baby deserves so much more time trusting the comments, seeing them thinking you're safe and they're gonna. Bro, we gotta check this out. I don't know what happened. 7 seconds in, we're a 6-minute reaction video. Let's get straight to it. The tragic story of
family moved to Milwaukee along with their 2 sons, Kazan and the younger Konerak Sinthasomphone.
That's his last name.
Fortunately, their new apartment was a street over from a then unknown serial killer, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
just hours
this is a part of. That's what I was so confused because the first comment said something about Jeffrey, bro. This first comment said something about Jeffrey, so I was like, hey, yo, this gotta be a little connection to Jeffrey, bro. We're gonna check this out. 6-minute video, that's quick.
Sinthasomphone. Unfortunately, their new apartment was a street over from a then unknown
new apartment, bro. So they just got in this phone. Oh, god damn it, bro. That's so unlucky and unfair. What the fuck?
Killer Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's the real Jeffrey?
Unknown serial killer Jeffrey.
This is my first time seeing the real Jeffrey. What the hell? Ugly ass.
Just hours after moving into their new home, the older Kazan encountered Dahmer. Dahmer convinced the boy to come to his apartment, where he drugged and sexually assaulted him. Fortunately, Kazan was able to escape and alert the authorities. Dahmer was arrested and sentenced. He only served 10 months in jail before being released on probation.
Oh, so this is where the second comment comes in, bro. 10 months ain't shit, bro. What the fuck is 10 months gonna do, bro? Like, that's a little slap on the wrist for what the fuck he just did, bro. Like, what? I haven't watched a Jeffrey Dahmer fucking documentary yet, but what?
The Sinthasomphone family was not notified of Dahmer's early release. In 1991, the younger Konerak.
Not only that, you didn't tell the fucking family that fucking. I know I'm dropping a lot of F-bombs, bro, but like this shit is. Bro, what? He just took the. Bro, I drugged him and sexually assaulted him. I only got 10 months, and you wouldn't even tell him when he released?
Team, unfortunately, had no idea about Dahmer, and on May 26 of that year, Dahmer approached the young boy and lured him to his apartment under the guise of hiring the boy to pose for photos. Unbeknownst to Konerak, just in Dahmer's bedroom, lay the naked, bloated body of 31-year-old Tony Hughes, whom Dahmer had killed just a few days prior. The young Konerak was then drugged and sexually assaulted by Dahmer, who then drilled a hole into the young boy's head and injected hydrochloric acid.
Oh.
By doing this, Dahmer hoped to put the boy into a zombie-like state to have control over his victims. Dahmer later left the apartment, and the next morning, at around 2 a.m., Konerak was able to escape. The drugged and bloody Konerak encountered 3 women, Nicole Childress, Sandra Smith, and Tina Spivey. Childress called 911.
I'm on 25th and State, and this is young man. He is butt naked. He has been beaten up. He is very bruised up. He can't stand. He's study fall out. He is butt naked. He has no clothes on. He is really hurt. And I ain't got no corner on him. I just seen him, and he needs some help. On 25th and State, the corner of 25th and State.
He's just on the corner at the street?
Yeah, he in the middle.
Wait, did I hear that right? That he fucking Nah, fuck it. That little drill in the head?
Dahmer returned home to find Konerak with the women. Although Konerak had been in the United States for years and spoke English, he had difficulties communicating with the women due to the brain injury caused by the acid injection. Milwaukee police officers John Balserzik, Joseph Gabrish, and a 3rd officer responded to the scene with paramedics. The witnesses allegedly told the officers that Konerak seemed to just be a child who was trying to escape Dahmer after appearing to have been sexually assaulted. They pointed out that Konerak was bleeding from his private areas, and Dahmer called the boy many different names before trying to physically control the young boy. In contrast, Dahmer told officers that the boy was his 19-year-old lover and that after too many drinks, they had a fight. The officers believed Dahmer, and when the women spoke out against this, they were told to shut the hell up and threatened with arrest for trying to help the young boy.
Wait a minute. If y'all haven't seen my other two videos that I just react to, yo, your boy a little buzz right now, but what?
His 19-year-old lover and that after too many drinks, they had a fight. The officers believed Dahmer, and when the women spoke out against this, they were told to shut the hell up and threatened with arrest for trying to help the young boy. The officers dismissed the paramedics and escorted Konerak and Dahmer back to his apartment.
Yo, what the fuck am I watching, bro? What the fuck are these dumbass cars, bro? Like, what? Shit just pissed me off, bro. What am I watching, bro? Well, shit like this that pissed me off about this whole fucking world, bro. Like, how the fuck? My boy is hurt, bro. Like, bro, you gotta save, bro.
Officers dismissed the paramedics and escorted Konerak and Dahmer back to his apartment, where the rotting remains of other victims lay. Dahmer showed the officers photos of a half-naked Konerak that he had taken the day before, as evidence that they were lovers. As for the smell of decay emanating from the bedroom, the officers did not fully investigate the source. Dahmer stated that an officer peeked into his bedroom where Tony Hughes' bloated body was still on the floor, but did not take a closer look. Without checking Dahmer's record or investigating further, they left the 14-year-old with Dahmer in the apartment.
Bro, what the fuck am I watching, bro? What kind of, like, who are these? Can y'all release the names of these dumbass officers?
Dahmer injected more hydrochloric acid into the boy's skull, this time killing him. Dahmer stated, "I listened for a heartbeat right after I injected him and there was none. I wasn't trying to kill him, but that's what happened. Many more men would be killed by Dahmer after this incident. Konerak would be dismembered and his skull would be found amongst the many remains of Dahmer's other victims inside his apartment." The Sinthasomphone family would go on to file a lawsuit against the Milwaukee Police Department. In the lawsuit, the family alleged that the department had a history of discriminatory practices towards minorities.
Yes, just let's get that shit going.
Homosexuals, which led to them deliberately refusing to listen to important information provided by the witnesses, who were black. The suit also alleged that the officers violated Konerak's constitutional rights. The city settled with the family for $850,000. It was revealed that after
back then that's a lot of money. 850,000, bro. They failed on their fucking job, bro. What? They escorted my boy up there rather than fucking looking at the boy. They told the fucking witness to shut the hell, bro. What?
Responding to the scene, the officers laughed and made homophobic comments and jokes about Konerak and Dahmer. The officers were terminated from the Milwaukee Police Department, but after appealing their termination, they were reinstated. Officer Balcerzik would go on to be elected as the president of the Milwaukee Police Association. In short, Dahmer was a sick individual who would ultimately kill 17 men and young boys, sexually assaulting them, engaging in necrophilia, dismemberment, experimentation, and even cannibalism. After the successful escape of his last victim, Dahmer would be arrested and sentenced to 15 consecutive life sentences. On November 28, 1994, Dahmer would be killed in prison by an inmate, suffering extreme head injuries, just as he had done to some of his victims. Once again, thanks for all of the support.
The fact that he was eating them is disgusting. I haven't watched the documentary yet, whatever that shit is, but we can get to it, bro. It's a little weird. But if you enjoyed that, subscribe and like Road 2K, bro. Hey, yo, I'm gonna have to like this shit, bro. Like, what? So the officer didn't know what a dead body smelled like? This is beyond me. Yup. Bro, if that poor child wasn't even going to speak for himself, that's enough, bro. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. How the fuck? Bro, they was either lazy on the job or they just didn't care, bro. But if you enjoyed that, subscribe and like, man, I'm out, bro. This the world we live in, bro. I don't care, bro.